All right, y'all. Hey, first and foremost, man, shout out to all the love and support that y'all have been giving me. Shout out to bro who told me to make a video on this. I be forgetting to screenshot the comment, so I got to pull it up on my phone right now. But while I'm doing that, what I want to tell y'all, just like I tell y'all in every single one of these other videos, you feel me, when it come to the PowerPoints or when it come to, how do I say this, something that is personal. See what I'm saying? Whenever it comes to these things, everything is based off of my perception. So my word is not law when it comes to this. But what I'm going to do is give y'all my perception and give y'all my opinion. So I know it's a couple of y'all. I'm really looking at it right now. It's a couple of y'all. It was two of y'all. Somebody named Fart Gun. He has one comment. He asked how long you recommend on us to meditate if we're beginning to start to meditate at least, bro. And I replied, I'll answer this in the vid. So let me answer this right now. If you just now getting into meditation and you see in this video, there is no set time. There is no recommendation for me to just be like, you need to meditate for 30 minutes, meditate for 20 minutes. Meditation requires practice. It's going to be challenging for you to get into. And I'm speaking from experience. I had to build myself up to be able to visualize, to be able to go through shadow work exercises. I gave y'all an exercise to do in the video. It's called three effective methods of meditation. I gave y'all a shadow work meditation to do in that one. And it actually does work. I was very surprised. But it takes constant effort to be able to visualize while you are meditating and to hold on to that visualization. But as long as you practicing, the practice can be 1 minute. You can meditate for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, so on and so forth. As long as you making the effort, then you will be fine. So the one who asked me to make this video, though, his name is Amaja. He asked me 2 weeks ago, can you talk more about meditation? How you meditate? I know you already have vids about this. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to make a whole PowerPoint on this shit. And part of the reason that I put this PowerPoint off, first and foremost, man, I forgot to say, I hope you've been progressing, my nigga. I hope everybody who watching this video been progressing. Part of the reason that I decided to take it a little slow with this video is because I wanted to read this book that I had bought. I actually got it from an old video that New Life Tools had posted, and he had a whole book recommendation live stream. Hold on, let me grab a book right now so I can tell y'all the name of it. I ain't get to it yet. I kid y'all not, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. When I told myself that I want to start reading, I bought like 50 books at once. I got a whole case of books waiting to be read, and I'm just taking it one at a time. So let me grab this real quick. Hold up. Give me 2 seconds. Like if it was time for y'all to show how y'all attention span or something like that, it would be right now. Because any nigga who can't wait for me to grab a book, oh, it's actually right here too. That's so crazy. Any nigga who can't wait like 3 seconds for me to grab a book, you don't belong here. You don't belong on my channel. So if I had my camera on, I would show y'all. This book actually looks cold as hell. It's a nice book. The Secret of the Mystic Meditation Practice. So on the cover, it's a skeleton, but in his mind, he like a little monk nigga. The shit cold. I just opened it up. Volume 5. Should say meridians in the categories of their sensations toward ki. Man, this a deep ass book. So I'm gonna get deeper into the meditation. There's a lot of shit in here. What is Qigong? Spiritual light meditation. Non-rebirth meditation. New Life Tools said in the video, let this video change you. Or not the video, this book change you. The mind for enlightenment. So when I first seen that comment, I'm like, dog, this video would be so much better if I read this book first. But I'm like, man, art is about my present moment. So I'm about to just give y'all my present moment, my present mind, my present way of thought. And if I think that I need to come back and make another video on this, I will. I'm sure y'all will enjoy this though. So first and foremost, what we gonna do, we gonna define meditation. What meditation is, it's a mental practice that involves focusing the mind and eliminating distractions to achieve a state of clarity, relaxation, and heightened awareness. It is often used for stress reduction, emotional regulation, and spiritual growth. It can also be used to plot out points because, as y'all see in bold, it say focused attention, open awareness, and mindfulness. Y'all got to really understand, once you get to the meditative state or the point in your meditations where you know how to do it, you will be in a state of pure awareness. So meditation has roots in various religions and philosophical traditions. So this is an ancient practice. Meditation has been around since the beginning of the times. It's like a fucking human cheat code. It's the human cheat code, man. So it's been in Buddhism, Hinduism, and Taoism, but it is also widely practiced in secular context for health and wellness. Hold on, let me take this Ed Hardy hoodie off. I'm hot as hell. Niggas gonna be like, why you have to say the brand though? Because I just got this bitch. That's why. Because I just got it. Shout out to my mama. I'm like, bro, in TJ Maxx, these bitches $20. My mama showed me some love though. Shout out to my dukes, man. Pure awareness. So pure awareness refers to a state of consciousness in which a person experiences awareness itself without being focused on any particular thought, sensation, emotion, or external stimulus. It is often described as the background of all experience, the silent observer or witness that is always present, even when the mind is distracted or busy. It is non-conceptual, meaning it's not about thinking or analyzing, it's just being aware. It is non-judgmental. You're not labeling things as good or bad. It is still and spacious. You are not chasing thoughts. You are just resting in the presence of awareness. It is sometimes described as consciousness itself, not what you are aware of, but that you are aware. So, per my knowledge, or at least speaking from my perspective, this is a state of being that can be achieved outside of the actual act of meditation. Once you find your purpose, you will be able to tap into this state of pure awareness. Y'all know niggas be like, Jesus, take the wheel, let go and let God. Taking yourself from that driver's seat and putting yourself in the passenger seat and being the observer of your own life. Once you do that, that's when things will just start flowing in. That's like letting go of the ego. We gonna get further into that into this video. But this state of pure awareness can also be achieved through meditation. Once you actually get it down and you learn how to silence the mind and filter out the thoughts, you will be in a state of pure awareness. And what pure awareness does for you is that it opens up the door of authenticity. It opens up the door of authenticity or creativity, truth, whatever you want to call it. It opens up the door for it. The state of pure awareness opens the door to authenticity by helping you strip. Hey, who just followed? Luna, hey, I'm offline right now. You done made it into the video. Thank you so much for the follow. I really should have streamed this. Y'all let me know if I should start streaming these. Y'all peeped, the last one was a premiere. I was actually surprised that some of y'all was in the premiere, man. That's so wild. I appreciate y'all, man. So let me restart that. The state of pure awareness opens the door to authenticity by helping you strip away conditioned thoughts, external expectations, and unconscious patterns, allowing your true self to emerge. You let go of the ego's mask. The ego is a mental identity built from your experiences, roles, and fears. In pure awareness, the ego is quiet. This gives you space to witness the difference between who you think you should be and who you actually are. Feel what is true for you beneath the surface, your real desires, values, and boundaries, and you become comfortable with vulnerability because it's just you and your subconscious mind. A little side note though, what y'all need to understand is that your thoughts are not you. Once you are in this state of pure awareness, or once you tap this state of pure awareness through consistent meditation or just the practice of meditation, you will be able to understand that thoughts come and go. I don't know. I think I put this in the PowerPoint in another slide, but I'm just trying to tell y'all right now, you are not your thoughts. Don't get it confused. This is also the reason why when you are in meditation or in that state of pure awareness, you become a lot more creative. This is where all your creative ideas come from. This is where all your epiphanies come from whenever you are in a state of pure awareness, because you make room for it. You make room for your true self to come out. Whenever you are operating in the way of ego, when you have ego's mask on, when you have the ego filtering your thoughts, when you have the ego interfering with your thoughts, it's not really you. You're not really being authentic. It's the judge judging, directing. Once you let that shit go, everything flows through. That's why I said creativity come through. Next, it make you aware of the unaware. Shout out to whoever owns this photo. I peep it's a little logo in the bottom right. This photo is very cool, man. The reason I chose this photo is because it kind of depicts self-awareness. So, what I said was it makes you aware of the unaware. And I'm about to tell y'all why. So, the state of pure awareness is a powerful gateway to shadow work because it brings unconscious hidden aspects of yourself, especially your fears, insecurities, and repressed emotions. Excuse me, hold on, I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Thank you. Any nigga who didn't say bless you, you gonna have to see me. You gonna have to see me. Nah, for real. You gonna have to see me, gang. You gonna have to see me about it. You might see this in your room late at night. So the state of pure awareness is a powerful gateway to shadow work because it brings unconscious hidden aspects of yourself, especially your fears, insecurities, and repressed emotions, into the light of consciousness. Remember, you in a state of pure awareness. You're aware of everything. These are the parts of yourself that Carl Jung called the shadow. Traits, impulses, and wounds you've disowned, denied, or avoided. In a state of pure awareness, you are no longer lost in distraction, busyness, or self-narratives. You are still observing and fully present, which allows those unseen parts of you to rise to the surface. I just dropped this brand new screen protector. Brand new. When you're deeply present, you begin to connect these surface symptoms to their underlying causes, which is the essence of shadow work. So this is what I did, y'all. I was forced to do my shadow work by God. I'm telling you. I had 2 quarantines in my life. The second quarantine, it was just me. It was only me. The first quarantine, man, listen, I'm on the game with all my homeboys. My second quarantine, y'all know the first quarantine is obviously the COVID-19 quarantine. The second quarantine was when I was recovering from my surgery. It was just me. I couldn't even get on the game, boy. So it was only me and my thoughts. Me, my thoughts, and Joe Rogan podcast. So I didn't have a choice but to address the thoughts that were constantly popping up in my head. When you are in a state of pure awareness, the thoughts that you are running from, you won't be able to escape it because you are aware of your real emotions. You are aware of your authenticity. And sometimes being a bitch or being a pussy or being hurt about something or, not or acknowledging that you actually like somebody or that you been repressing something, bruh, you can't escape it when you are aware. You can't escape your real self, your real thoughts. So that's why I said it makes you aware of the unaware, the things that you've been ignoring. And I know in the comment section, people were asking, how do you do it? Just be still. Turn your phone off. You might want to play some frequencies maybe. But I like silence. Sometimes I like frequency. Sometimes I like silence. It depends on the day. Turn your phone off. Close your eyes. Get comfy. Get comfy, nigga. And breathe. Another thing, man. Y'all might tap into meditative flow states without y'all even knowing. You can be in a meditative state when you driving. Those times when you driving and you just on autopilot in your thoughts. Sometimes you ain't even thinking about shit. You just on autopilot. That's a meditative state. But let's get to this next one, though. This is the last slide, y'all. This is the last one. So the ultimate goal or the underlying, I feel like this is the biggest takeaway from meditation. I ain't gonna lie. I know a lot of people use meditation to try to tap into the astral realm and all of that shit. Man, listen, I'm conquering this plane. So since I'm conquering this plane, I do what I do. Whatever happened next, happened next. I'm not gonna get into that though. I don't really like that. Don't matter to me. It's just gonna, whatever happened on my path of evolution happened. This is the ultimate end goal. Detachment. Detachment. The state of pure awareness / meditation naturally leads to detachment in the realization that your thoughts are not you. So a lot of people think when niggas say you have to detach, that they saying, bro, you got to stop giving a fuck. It's not necessarily that. It is, but it ain't. So let me read this again. The state of pure awareness naturally leads to detachment in the realization that your thoughts are not you, because it creates a shift in identity from being inside the mind to observing it. In this state, you no longer mistake your mental activity for your true self. You realize I have thoughts, but I am not my thoughts. Your thoughts are originated from your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind is fed by your conscious decisions, meaning that it's damn near like a stand you got, a stand that you can't see, another person in your life that you can't see. You just feed them through your actions, and whichever side you feed, whichever side of the fucking poles you feed, whether it be positive or negative, is what you gonna get more of a thought process of, because the subconscious is feeding you those. So if you constantly looking at bullshit, your subconscious gonna feed you bullshit. If you looking at positivity, your subconscious is gonna feed you positivity. You become the observer, not the thinker. You see that thoughts are temporary. Thoughts come and go. A lot of y'all be so wrapped up in your head that these thoughts be lasting forever. You have to practice this detachment because your thoughts are temporary. You got to face your demons, bro. You detach from the storylines. So most suffering comes from being entangled in your mental storylines, regrets about the past, worries about the future, judgments about yourself. But when you rest in pure awareness, these stories lose their emotional grip and you stop identifying with the narrative self and start connecting with your awareness-based self, the part of you that just is without effort or identity, the observer. And most of y'all need to get into that seat of observation. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure y'all comment, leave a like. Let me know if y'all want me to make a video on any other topics like this. And I'm gone. Pull up to the Twitch, bro. Link in the description, man. I ain't playing.